I tried to imagine an AI building this game instead of me. It would probably
Be faster.
cleaner. And here I am, doing the exact opposite. I'm building an open world game with a 3 years old running around and another baby on the way. Everyone is using AI to make games right now. Faster workflows, cleaner results, and here I am, trying to make a game mostly on my own. Not because I'm against AI, but because I don't want to lose what makes this mine. At the same time, I'm not pretending I can do everything. There are things I simply cannot create by myself. So yeah, sometimes AI helps me to get a rough idea. But that's where I draw the line. Because when it comes to the final result, I want a heart behind it. For the things I can't do it by myself, I will contact an artist. This is probably the least efficient way to make a game today. So, the real question is why? Why spending hours fixing something an AI could fix in seconds? Because what if speed isn't the goal? What if the reason some games feel alive has nothing to do with how they are made efficiently? But who's making them? And why? What happens when you develop a game the slow way, the human way? And why, in a world full of AI-generated everything, that might be the most powerful voice that we have? Making a game isn't just reaching a result. It's a series of choices, small ones, weird ones, sometimes wrong ones. Like this animation. My 3 years old is asking me for the third time if the character can jump higher. Because it will be more fun, Daddy. So yeah, jump higher. But then I ask myself something. The AI, will it make the same decision I'm making? Looking closely, it's not perfect. I could fix it in 2 minutes, or generate something smoother. But I keep it, because it has character. And I don't even fully know why. It just feels right. And that's the thing. An AI will probably fix it, make it better, more correct, but also more forgettable. That's where a real game is born. Not in perfection, but in the weird decision only a person will make. Most days I don't even get long sessions. I open the project, work for maybe 30 minutes, then I hear, "Dad, look!" And I go. And when I come back, I've lost the flow. I stare at the screen for a bit, and then I try again. It's slow, messy, not optimized at all. From the outside, it makes no sense. And that's where exactly the AI do not comes in. Not because it's useless, but because it will completely change the process. And this project is the process. I'm not just building a game. I'm building it between moments. Between a laugh in the living room, a toy on the keyboard, a quick pause because someone needs me. I want to get things wrong, understand them, redo them. I want to arrive at something after failing 10 times first. Because that's where something real happens. If something gave me the right answer immediately, I'd get there faster. But it wouldn't be my answer. And yeah, maybe the game will be better, more polished, more complete. But it will lose something. All those invisible decisions behind every little things. Every mistake I kept, every shortcut I took because I only had 20 minutes that day. Every idea that came from a random moment that no system could plan. Like adding something just because my daughter laughed at it. This game won't be perfect. It will have issues, things I do differently. But every part of it will have a story behind it. And for me, that's the point. Not making the best game possible in theory, but making something that could only exist like this, in this messy, interrupted human way, with a family in the background and just enough time to keep going. So yeah, this is not the fastest way to make a game. It's not the smartest, it's definitely not the most efficient. Every weird decision, every imperfect detail, it all belongs to me, my family, and you that are watching this mess happening.